In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use dynamic blocks in AutoCAD. Dynamic blocks let a single block adapt to different sizes or orientations, so you can reduce the number of separate blocks you manage and speed up editing. Think doors that stretch to multiple widths, symbols that rotate on demand, or components that flip direction without redrawing. Start by opening the block for editing. Select any instance of the block in your drawing and type Edit. Or simply double-click the block. This opens the block editor, a dedicated environment where you define the block's dynamic behavior without affecting the rest of your drawing until you save. Inside the block editor, open the block authoring palette. This is where you add parameters, which are the controls users will interact with later. For distances, use the linear parameter. Pick a meaningful start and end point along the part of the block you want to control, like the length of a cabinet or a door lease. For angles, use the rotation parameter, choosing a logical base point for pivoting. When placed, parameters create grips that will appear when the block is used in the drawing. Next, connect actions to those parameters, so something actually happens when a grip is pulled. Choose an action like stretch, move, or flip. Then select the corresponding parameter. For a stretch action, define a clear stretch frame that encloses the geometry you want to change. And select only the objects that should respond. Move works well for shifting a specific element tied to a parameter. And flip mirrors geometry across a defined axis, so a left hand version becomes right hand with a single click. The key is to be deliberate about what you include so you don't unintentionally distort other parts of the block. With parameters and actions in place, refine behavior using constraints. For a linear parameter, you can set a specific increment like snapping every set distance or add minimum and maximum values so users can stretch the block beyond acceptable limits. These constraints make dynamic blocks predictable and keep your drawings consistent. Before you commit, test everything. Click Test Block to open a temporary sandbox and try the grips, stretch, rotate, move, or flip as intended. If something doesn't behave correctly, close the test. Adjust the parameter, action, or constraint, and test again. When you are satisfied, save your changes and close the block editor. Your block is now dynamic, ready to insert and reuse with powerful, built-in flexibility. Thanks for watching.